Hello everybody, this is Chris for SpinBeasts.com giving you a little tutorial about how to configure and set up your poker tracker for the SpinBeasts.com HUDPACK. On top of that, I will explain how to use the included swapper properly and how to position your HUD without covering the important areas. The HUD itself, with all its custom stats and features, will be explained in detail in the article below this video. Okay, so let's start with the content of the HUDPACK. You will get two HUDs for spins. One, which is for the three-way part of the match, and another one, which is for the heads-up part. On top of that, you will get a fully functioning HUD swapper that allows you to switch your three-way HUD to the heads-up HUD by just one click. As a little cream topping, we give you a bunch of custom stats for your graph. These stats will help you to detect your real win rate. Okay, now let's talk about Poker Tracker. The first thing you should do is to enable the option for premium content. It's located at Configure, Options, and after enabling it, Poker Tracker 4 will ask you to restart the software. After that, the next important thing to do is to enable the player filter. You can find it at HUD Options. In the window that pops up, you have to add a filter for your heads-up game and one for your three-way game. You can easily do this by clicking the Add button, and after that, you just add a minimum and a maximum value, like on this picture. If you don't make a filter like this, all your heads-up and three-way hands will be mixed up, and the results will be false overall. Additionally, you should go to the Advanced tab and enable vector scaling to make sure that your HUD is fitting on every table size. Now let's talk about the custom stats. To be able to add those to your graph, you have to import them. You can do this by clicking on Configure, Statistics, and on the new window make sure you have selected Tournaments, Players, Stats, and then just click Options, Import. After you have imported all the stats you need, click Apply and go to your graph page. Now just tick Show Information box and click on Configure. In the new window that pops up, just search for the new stats you have imported and add them with a double click to your information box. After that, click on OK and refresh the graph. You will see the new stats there. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is the HUD swapper. Before starting the HUD swapper, you should make sure to run the tool as administrator, which you can simply do by right-clicking on the spinswapper.exe file, then select Properties and the Compatibility tab. On the bottom of that tab, just tick Run as Administrator. Now make sure that you don't hide your PokerStars username on the top of PokerStars lobby. If you have it hidden, you won't be able to run the HUD swapper. Now you can start the HUD swapper. To configure it to your needs, just right-click the tray icon and select Settings. Now you have to configure on which position your heads up and on which position your three-way HUD is, just like on this example. The Suspend hotkey should only be set if you get errors or if the swapper doesn't work. On the bottom of the settings, you can set the position where you want the HUD swapper to appear on the table, but the default values are usually okay. Now click Save and open the table. After the HUD pops up, you have to put the HUD options panel on the top left of the window in order to ensure that the swapper works correct. Now click on the options and choose Lock and Save Layout. You can still move the panels by holding Ctrl, which is located on the bottom left of your keyboard. The last thing to do now is to position the HUD. On this screenshot I made an example of how it could look like after positioning. Both your villains will have a total of 8 panels each. The first thing you should do is to drag the big dark panels with the text SpinBeasts on the upper left side. Now you simply put both panels from the villain to your left with the name Right behind those dark covers. Then do the same with the big preflop smallblind panel of that villain. Now there should be 4 panels on the left side, which are preflop button, left postflop, left side, and the big blinds panel. Now you drag the panels named left of your right villain under the cover and position the remaining ones. The positioning of the heads-up HUD you can do by yourself because there's plenty of room left on the table. Now your HUDPACK is set up perfectly. If you have any questions or problems setting up the HUDPACK, simply add SpinBeasts.com support on Skype. I wish you a nice day and good luck grinding. Cheers.